Hey everyone, it's Julianne here. Welcome to my craft room. Sorry I'm a little bit late going live today. We've had a big day of running around all over the place, doing shopping and all those things you do on a Sunday afternoon when you're working during the week. Just bear with me, I'm getting my iPad up and running. Here we go. Okay, Susan, Kathy, hi, thanks for jumping on so quickly. Today I'm just going to do a quick card. I've had my first play with the Geared Up Garage bundle, which is part of the Occasions Catalogue, which comes available to customers on the 3rd of January. If you love what you see so much that you can't wait till the 3rd of January, you can sign up as a demonstrator today and get that as part of your starter kit. But to be honest, Celebration and early next year is a good time for signing up with lots of great offers. So if you're interested at all, you know, give me a call, give me a yell. Anyway, I'm going to do this card quickly. I've just had a bit of a play this morning with the stamp set and the thinlet set. Quite like the colours in this one, so we'll give it a bit of a go. Here we go. I've got the paper cut, but I have to do all the stamping, so it's a bit of a slower one today. Okay, I'll just sit down. So what we've got is actually a square card this time rather than our normal rectangular card. So it's a 5.5 square card, which is fundamentally a 11-inch by 5.5-inch piece of Whisper White scored in the middle to make the round card. And the colours I've chosen are Night of Navy and Bermuda Bay and Soft Sea Foam. So the good thing with this card is that you can actually use those little scraps of paper that you always have. I don't know about you guys, but I always have it. Hi Donna. Oh, thanks for catching up. You're going to colour your daughter's hair. Oh, lucky her. I'll get you to come down and do mine sometimes. Hey Kay, thanks for joining. And Hannah, hi, thanks for coming on. Okay, so as I say, I've got the pieces pre-cut. So I like this card in the fact that it's got some complementary colours, and you can get you use quite a few of the stamps from the set. It's sort of like, in a way, you're making your own designer series paper because you're actually using the stamps to stamp on the cardstock itself. So as I say, we've got our card made, nice square card. I'll put that aside and we'll get stamping. So for each of the colours, I actually stamp the ink in the same colour. So for the Night of Navy, I use Night of Navy, and the stamp set has this really cool toolbox here. So I'm going to stamp the toolbox onto the Night of Navy piece there. So we'll just do that. And I, being me, tend to try and do it like a brick wall sort of pattern. Sorry, while I'm yes, you can do my hair in Auckland. I can imagine us locked away in a hotel room while you colour my hair for me. Sounds wonderful. I know the other things I'd rather be doing in Auckland. Oh, hi Donna. My Donna C. Hi, how are you? You're having a break from cleaning. Oh gosh, yes. Anyway, we're trying to work out at the moment. We've been shopping, trying to work out how to make an enclosure for our puppy dog who goes in for her operation on Tuesday, and she has to be kept quiet. And she is a 40-kilogram golden retriever, so trying to keep her quiet is going to be tantamount to impossible. Forgive me while I'm just trying to get the orientation of this stamp right. It's going to be just about impossible, so we're trying to work out what's the best way of getting temporary fences and things all worked out for her. It's no mean feat, especially because she has a very enthusiastic sister who is always trying to get in on the action. So yes, that's what I've been doing with my day today. So I'm just stamping this toolbox in Night of Navy on my piece of Night of Navy. Oh, sorry, I should mention the dimensions of this piece. This piece is 2.5 inches wide and 5 3/8 long. So that's this one. Just stamping this. You're gonna love this toolbox. I think I love this set actually. It's got a lot of Father's Day sentiments in it, but I mean it can be used for any masculine occasion, along with other sentiments and things like that. I think actually, and somebody may correct me, I think Father's Day in America is actually in March, so that's probably why we see the Father's Day messages in the occasions catalogue. Okay, so that's our blue, our Night of Navy. And then in the on the Bermuda Bay, we've got this cute oil can. You can see that. So I'll get my Bermuda Bay, and I'm just going to stamp the oil can on that one. A little bit high, doesn't matter. Go, and again on the alternate there. Don't be too worried about going off the sheet. Of course, we're stamping off the edge, so make sure everything is covered and cut and clean. Yeah, my girl is beautiful. That's my elder one. She's nearly 11, so that's the one that's having the operation. And so yeah, I don't think the vet said she is actually in pain, so we can't let that continue any further than we have to. Yeah, indoor alley. That's keeping my dogs. Yes, very much so. Keeping my dogs quiet is like alligator wrestling. Okay, so we've got our soft sea foam as well. So that's our next colour, and we've got this cute little what were they? Bolts, little bolts there. Oh, so I'm going to basically, same deal, going to stamp the bolts, if I get the orientation right, onto the soft sea foam. This is really nice. This is one of my favourite colours. Although saying that, we have so many favourites, don't we? Actually, I'm going to rotate this one so that the next one is sort of upside down and interlinked in a sort of way. It's a bit more random than I would have liked, but you get the idea. And here. Okay, I'm going to turn it again. I've got the flat side. Oh, sorry Karen that you're all black. Is anyone else having problems seeing anything? Like Karen just left me a note saying that she can't see anything. Is my iPad's okay, but is anyone else having any trouble? Anyway, Karen, happy for you to watch the replay. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so that's the soft sea foam in the little bolt. So that's the background of our card stamped. You can see those fit together quite well there. So in a second we'll attach those to the card base. There we go. So we're going to get our car here, which is really a really nice old-fashioned car there, which is really cool. So lots of dads and brothers would love that one. So I've got him here all on the block. So all I've done is stamped him on a piece of Whisper White. Oh, something just fell over, in our Tuxedo Black, which needs a bit of a refill by the looks of it. Anyway, I'll pop him on there. I'll put it that way so I know I'm getting him on. There we go. Okay, so that's fine. It's not even. That doesn't have to be, because I'm going to be cutting it out with the dies. Okay, and so then I just coloured him in. So you'd match whatever colours you were using in your background, of course. and so I've used my beautiful blends, which I love, in light and dark Night of Navy, and some, I think that's light smoky slate, just to highlight the grill and the tyres and things. So I'll just give this a quick go. So this is the dark Night of Navy. So I've tried to put the dark, I'm just making sure I'm in the right spot here, I'm just doing the dark in the places that you would expect in reality to be in shadow. So here under the grill, yeah, colouring in anxiety here now. I'll try and stay between the lines. I've actually taken it up over the tyre hub and then on this lower surface of the car. So I have had a lot of customers say to me that they love the beautiful flowers and the you know, the cute little creatures and things that we have, but they were wanting something a little bit more masculine. So I'm hoping that this new set will give them what they want. So hopefully we'll sell a few. Thanks for sharing, Chrissy. Thanks for joining me. And then I've got the light Night of Navy, and I will just blend that up from the bottom, just so that it looks like it's coming out of shadow a little bit. There we go. It's exciting as watching paint dry, watching me colour in, but it wasn't quite as organised as I would normally be, running around to the groceries and things today. Just do that nice and quick there. So, I mean, of course you could change the colour if you're doing a different coloured background. You could do, yeah, nice big bright red car, nice midlife crisis red or something like that. Can't say that too loudly. My husband has a midlife crisis red car, but he's had it since he was 30, so unless he's got the longest midlife crisis known to man, it's probably just what he likes. And then just in the window here, I'll just put some of this slate grey, I think I said it was, yeah, smoky slate, just in here, just to give it a bit of colour. And I think I did the grill as well, and the what's that thing called, the bumper bar. Cool. Yeah, I know my cars, you can tell, huh? Okay, cool. So that's that. I'm just going to pop that through the Big Shot. Bear with me. There's the thinlits, which I should show. This one here was tucked on the back of the original sheet, and I didn't realise it was there until I actually went to transfer them to my magnet. That is going to be so handy. I love those cogs, the way they all fit together. But it's also got these, which I will actually be using in this card. It's got these little ones as well, so I've already cut those out with the Night of Navy. But anyway, I'll be using the car first. You just pop that through. Won't bring it in, wobble around too much. Take my glasses off. Oh. Okay, so just popping that through without things falling around. And we have our car cut out there now. So there he is there. Okay, so I'm going to put the car on a little piece of Whisper White. So that little piece of Whisper White there is 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and it's got a mat which is 1/8 of an inch bigger. So 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. But before I mount that up, I'm actually using this is sort of like a, I don't know what we'd call this, an exhaust fume smoke or a oil stain splodge or something carry, and I'm actually going to put that on the bottom of our Whisper White piece. So it looks like it, just to give it a bit of interest. Now, Night of Navy is very, very, very intense colour, so before I'm going to stamp that off once and then stamp it onto here, slightly overlapping the edge, and then again there, and then one more time just there. That's there, so that's just a little bit of a bottom thing. And then with my cogs here that I've already cut out, these are really cool, I love these. I'm going to arrange those at the top of the Whisper, along the top here, and the car's going to sit out on top of those. So I'll just pop these all out. These are so cool. I think I was meant to be a boy, but then maybe. Hey Mari, thanks for joining me. Just popping out my little cogs here. Yes, so I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, we had some good news during the week. My eldest he finished his degree mid-year, mid-semester, and he scored himself a job during the week, or late last week. So he's got himself a nice full-time job. It's a 2-year contract, which is, you know, anyone who has teenagers or young people looking for jobs, a 2-year contract is heaven. Yeah, so he's off to Bell Bay, which for anyone who knows, Tassie is up just past Launceston on the Tamar River. It's a big metal, I don't know what they do. He said something about magnesium, something that they produce. So it's a metal place. So he's going to be up there as a systems engineer, which is really good. Which is, you know, kids are very lucky to get jobs in their degrees these days. So we're thinking he's very, very fortunate. And it took him about the best part of 6 months to get a job. So yeah, not like when we left school. Anyway, so I'm just arranging my cogs. What actually brought that up was that both my children would tell me that this arrangement of cogs would not work because they're both engineers, and I'm sure there'd be something engineeringly wrong with this. But hey, what the hey, it's all in the name of art. So I've actually let that top one overlap a little bit. I don't mind that. I think it gives it a bit of interest. Yeah, so as I say, I love these little cogs, and if you actually can see them close, they've got not just the holes, they've got embossing on them as well, so they've got a nice little bit of detail there for those of us who like a little bit of detail. Yeah, so he's off. This is his, he's off. He starts on the, what did he say, the 2nd of February. So he'll have Christmas at home and then basically be off looking for a place to live. His fiancée will go and they'll set up their first home together, which is like double new. Very exciting. Although I'm not overly happy with him. Happy that he's leaving home, but I suppose it has to happen eventually. Okay, here's me chatting. Okay, just popping these on sort of in a random sort of way. That's right. And the last one. Put that where I'll put that. Right, put that one. So that one overlaps a little bit as well. Put that one up there. Okay, so there I've got my splodgy oil spludges down the bottom and my cogs and everything at the top. And then I'm going to use I'm going to use some dimensionals, which I can find here somewhere. Mini dimensionals, I want big ones. I might use my dimensionals to layer my car on there. Okay, so this is coming together really nicely. just put my car on there so it looks like it's sort of sitting on these oil slick type things. So that's quite cute. Oh, and I'll mount that up on its mat. Okay, so as I mentioned, this stamp set is available to customers from the 3rd of January. It can be purchased from me on my online store, which would be great. And it can be used to build up your points for Celebration, which also starts on the 3rd of January. Now, if anyone who hasn't seen Celebration before, it's a great time of year. You actually get to choose some great free products when you buy multiples of $90. So you spend $90 on catalogue items, you can choose one Celebration item. Spend $180, you can choose 2. And there are some Celebration giveaway items that you have to, the larger ones, you have to spend $180 to actually get them. But yeah, so it's a great time of year. It's a great time to buy and get free stuff, and it's a great time to host a party or to join, because there's good offers for new demonstrators and hosts. So if you're interested in either of those things, just drop me a line, send me a message. So I'm just adding these background squares. Now the thing with these is to make sure, or I find, to make sure that they are the same distance apart and they line up top and bottom. So there we go, so line him up top and bottom and keep the distance apart consistent there. And this one's going to fit in there. Make sure it's the same top and bottom. Add that one there. Top and bottom. There we go. Line them up with each other all the way around. Oh, he moved. Okay, so that's really, I really like that effect of the nice sharp sharp colours on the white. Okay, so now we can just add our decorated panel here and line that up with the centre of our card. There we are. Cool. So there we are. Make sure I put it the right way. Yes, I have. Okay, so there we go. Cool. I thought you could probably, if you wanted to, you could use a bit of Winker Stella to give the car a little bit of shine, a bit of bling. But I haven't done that in this one, so there we go. So I think I've used just about every stamp out of the set with this one. I've used the splodge, I've used the toolkit, I've used the car and the oil can and the little nuts and bolts. So what I thought I'd do is all geared up to celebrate. I thought I'd pop that in down in this bottom corner here. I didn't want to use another sentiment panel. Just thought, since this is a nice light spot here, it could just go straight onto there. So there's that. Block that up. Use black and making sure if I can line it up correctly and not get black ink everywhere. All geared up to celebrate. So I mean, that could be a birthday, that could be Father's Day, that could be anything you want it to be. So that there, I think that's quite nice, and it doesn't take too much from the design, which I think is important. Okay, on the inside, and I wasn't overly happy with how it went for the other one, but I'll do the same thing. On the inside, I've used our oil slick again, so our oil splodge in Night of Navy. This time I haven't only stamped it off once, I've actually stamped it off twice. so that you're just getting a hint of the colour. And I've got to watch what I've done so I know what I've done. I've just stamped it to form a sort of a background for any inside sentiment that you would like to put in there. Oh, where'd that come from? There. Oh, that one's a bit hard. 1, 2, 3. So that's sort of like a bit of a splodge. There we go. And what I've done in this one, there's a little piece there. You could put any sentiment in there that you want. I think this time I might, rather than put the best dad one in there, I think this time I'll actually put the Happy Father's Day one, which I haven't used yet. Look at my hands, I've got blue everywhere. Yes, I'll use the Happy Father's Day. Get a bigger block. Where's the bigger block? Here we go. Yeah, so the Happy Father's Day, and I'll do that in Night of Navy again, and I'll just do it straight so we can get a nice solid colour just in there. That looks a bit like a Superman crest. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so even though Father's Day is in September, is it September? Yeah, September. We can use this one now. Oh, look at my hands, blue everywhere. Anyway, so that's that card. I'm going to touch it now and get blue everywhere. Yeah, I really like that. The contrast of the colours and the nice bold blue. I hope everyone else likes that one. I'm going to keep playing with this stamp set. I think it's got lots and lots of possibilities. There's not much online about it yet, so I'll pop that one up. Again, guys, if you haven't got a demonstrator and you'd like to get copies of the new catalogues for 2019, just drop me a line and I'll pop them in the mail for you. I ordered mine about a week and a half ago, and I'm not expecting them till next Wednesday, but once I have them, I will pop them in the mail to you. Anyway, as I say, this one is the, the Geared Up Garage stamp set, and the Garage Gears Thin Lit come together in a bundle. And I think it's going to be a really favourite one for the car lovers of our life. I'm not going to say men, because women can be, we all like cars. So this one is, yeah, so thanks for watching. As I said, if you need any help with anything Stampin' Up related, drop me a line through my Facebook page or my advisor site. And have a great week, and I'll catch everyone next weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.